Where's rebound?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll change the look. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. He takes this for 3 to the 29. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Purdy off the play fake. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He'll have the first down and more than that. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 71 yards. And the 49ers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Here's 3rd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They go play action here, Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Purdy now to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. It's caught inside the 25. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. And they'll give to Scott here on the option. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. Play action. Now Purdy. Deebo Samuel. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. McCaffrey is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is third and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3. Purdy on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. McCaffrey turned away on fourth and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drive.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Hurts trying to hurry up the offense.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Hurts. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And that is incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first. And get it away from their own goal line, but not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
That's pulled in at the 32. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
He's got it inside the 10. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-0.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And they'll begin by running the option.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Hurts. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Throwing is Hurts. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Hurts looking to change the play. They go play action here on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. But first down, Hurts. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goedert. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Swift. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. There's Purdy on first and 10. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here we go with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Moody good with the extra point.
And it is 28-0.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
They go play action with Hurts.
They'll roll him out right.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Scott.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggression.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
DeAndre Swift
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Eagles are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance, if they want, to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Purdy off the play fake. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the return will stop right around the 25. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get it to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 72 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Let's focus in on what we got to do here.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's complete to Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
63, 63, 63.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 41. But, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City, taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And the tight end goes in motion left. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. From the 21, here's a 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw here.
He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest. I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the 1st down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area. So it's not grounding, even though there was no way that ball was going to be caught.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Here's Mahomes to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Hassan Reddick charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Yellow.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
On the option to give to Swift here.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now Hurts changing up the play.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
No way, you're kidding me.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
He finds his man, Sky Moore.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a play there by Fletcher Cox to get in and knock him down behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelce.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, Silver. Hey!
From the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. They go play action with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, an even 90 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, 15. Hey, Riblet.
Mahomes going to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Yellow.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a solid matchup in store in the NFC, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And able to get this out to the 25. Already here, they'll audible to something else. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. And his first pass is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards, first down, Niners.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another first down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Right back to Mitchell on second down. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Give him 6 yards in the first down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
They work now on 2nd and 9. You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around. On second down, McCaffrey. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. And now they'll shift things around. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. That is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk from 17 yards out. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. This is Swift on the counter. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
73.
Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Silver, ready?
Throwing is Hurts. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 29 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-six TD. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism, but without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. 4th down try. Here's Purdy. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. First down. Here's Mitchell. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. Play action. Now Purdy. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33.